Good night, my darlings. I trust and hope all of you are well. Welcome to Fearless Friday. So, as you know, Fearless Friday is a platform where entrepreneurs come share their story, the journey in entrepreneurship, give a few tips, and promote their businesses. So, but tonight, it's just me and you. So we're going to have a conversation. You're going to tell me your thoughts. I will tell you mine for a little bit tonight. Listen, it has been a long day, but I'm not complaining because I love being in good company, okay? So let's take care of business first. Most gracious and everlasting Father, we thank you for this day. We thank you, oh God, for everything that you've done, everything that you've provided. We thank you, oh God, for keeping us from Monday to Friday thus far. We pray, oh God, for everyone that will be watching this live, that they may be blessed, strengthened, motivated, and encouraged. Everything, oh God, we presented in your hands for your will to be done. In the precious name of Jesus, we pray. Amen. So, how is everyone? I trust and hope that you all are doing well. I hope that you have been preparing for this long, well, one day holiday, but long weekend, and getting your stuff in order. And so tonight, like I said, it's just me and you. And so I wanted to have an us time where we can share each other's thoughts. So tonight, I am your entrepreneur and you are mine potentially. And for those of you that are entrepreneurs, what you do? So listen, tonight I will tell you my story in entrepreneurship, my journey, the things that I have been through, that I am dealing with, and how I have made it thus far. Can I tell you, it's like, listen, entrepreneurship is not for the faint at heart. You have to have a desire and a passion to get up every single morning, and tug it out throughout the day just to make it work, just to make things happen, you know? So I know that a lot of you can relate to what I'm saying or will say. And I'm looking forward to seeing and hearing the comments as to some of the things as entrepreneurs or even potential entrepreneurs that you are looking to do, have gone through, and what's your experience, what's your story. So my story, mhm, about 2015. So 2015 was when Dove's, at that time, Enterprises birth came to life. I was working at Leisure Travel and Tours, and I was, oh my goodness, I started out there as a travel agent, and then I transitioned into um, transport planner, um, and then I did, oh goodness, I've been almost every area in leisure nonetheless. And so I have been there about 11 years. On my 10th year, I said, listen, I want to go fully into what I want to do. And so I said, okay. And I said, I want to do this. This is something that I want to do. It took me 1 year to fully put things in order, in perspective, get things right in terms of letting it completely sink in, because here it is now. I am about to embark on something that is so big. It's not going to be a residual income anymore. It's not going to be 9 to 5 anymore. It's not going to be putting up with whatever anymore. It's going to be me. So if I didn't work, I didn't get paid. So it was an adjustment. And can I tell you, fear kicked in? Nonetheless, it was something that I wanted to do. And so, in the journey of entrepreneurship, preparation is absolute key. You cannot, I don't advise anyone that is going into entrepreneurship, especially if you have a 9 to 5 already, to haphazardly quit your 9 to 5 and go into business. Now, unless you get some money put aside, some well good dollars put aside to do that. But those of us who did not have to do it and had to put some stuff into place, preparation is the absolute key. So one, I had to prepare my mind, my family, my mind, and everything associated, because it is going to be now a complete shift, a complete change. Good night, Shaniqua. How are you, my darling? And so, like I said, it took me 1 year to put in place to say I'm going to fully now leave my 9 to 5 and go fully into my business. And so coming down to me now leaving my 9 to 5, the more it came a reality, the more fear sat in. I'm like, you're really gonna leave your 9 to 5? You really gonna leave a short paycheck to go out in this world and gonna do your own thing? And then if you don't make nothing, you still have bills to pay. You still have your family to take care of. You still have this. And so all of these thoughts played on me. All of these thoughts just kept going over and over and over in my mind. And I said, you know something? That's okay. I'm going to do it anyhow. And that's the mindset I had. I am going to do it. And I will not fail. And that's the mindset you have to have. If there's something that you need to do, that you want to do, make up in your mind. If you're going to do it and stick to it. Don't listen to what the left, the right, and definitely not behind you is saying. Because especially for the persons behind you that's doing the chatter, notice where they are, okay? They're in the back. So what in the back of you doesn't matter, because you're looking forward, you're staying focused, you're determined, and you're keeping it moving. That is all. And so preparation. In terms of preparation, I had to think of a name. And oh my goodness, the name was, the Lord gave me doves. And I'm like, doves? Okay. Plain as day. I remember sitting down in the rocking chair I had at that time in the room. And I was like, doves? Interesting. But it was not DOVES. It was just DOVS. And so for the longest, I was back and forth trying to kind of, put meanings to those letters. And I back and forth at that time with my husband, and I said, okay, what do you think about this? He said, yeah, it sounds okay. But listen, let me tell you something. When God gives you something, when he gives you something, it's for you. People will say, oh, that's good, or well, yeah, or they would give their feedback, their opinion, or whatever. But listen to me. When you have a desire to do something, do it. Don't listen, don't mind what is going on around you. It doesn't matter if you're selling shoes and 50,000 other persons are selling shoes. That don't have nothing to do with you. That don't have nothing to do with you. You know what matters? This is something that you want to do. This is something that God gave to you to do. So you do it. Everyone won't see and understand your vision. Why? Because it's yours. They're not going to understand it. They're not going to see it. They're not going to see and understand it. So here it is now. Persons can give their opinion, and you take in the opinion of others. Yes. You take it in, you listen, and you said, okay, you take from it whatever you need to take from it, and what you don't need, you let it go. You can't be dwelling on the things that will not benefit you or propel you further in life. You just can't. So anyhow, so now that you're prepared, right? Um, and so I'm now getting ready to leave my 9 to 5. Whew, the time is drawing nigh. Gave in my resignation letter, and I was feeling good. I was feeling good. Nervous, anxiety about going full time on my own, but I was good. So now here it is now. I'm no longer on my 9 to 5. Really, reality sets in. Okay, so the first few months, I remember planning my first event, and it was Let's Talk. And I had a panel of 3 persons, and they talked about 3 specific things, and it was really good. It was really good. Then I got motivated, and I started to plan another one. And I noticed each time I planned an event, like a small number or if any would come, and I'm like, God, you tell me I can go on my own, and I plan in these events and nobody's shown, or if anybody's shown, it's only a few. Can I tell you, it doesn't matter how many persons come to your event. Let me tell you, this is what I had to learn. One, it's not about the crowd coming. If there is one person that will show up to an event that you have, that one person was supposed to be there. That one person was supposed to get whatever it is that you were departing so that they can get. Okay, fine. Listen, I still was a little bit like, okay, God, you didn't give me all these ideas, and I didn't invest so much time and so much monies. So for the first few events that I've had, it was the same thing. And I remember getting so discouraged. I remember just wanting to just say, you know what? It's cheap. I just go back and find another 9 to 5. And I said, and a friend of mine messaged me, and I remember her telling me, she said, Tammy, don't give up. Do not give up. Whatever you do, don't give up. I'm like, that's easy for you to say. You have your 9 to 5. I didn't leave my 9 to 5, and I can work it on this now, and it don't look like it's working out. And so all of this is the process that we have to go through as entrepreneurs. Every day will not be a day where you're going to have a day full of sales or an event that's completely sold out and then some. No, no, no. You're going to have days where, in my cases, some of my events, 4 or 5 persons showed up, some none. And regardless that it discouraged me and it made me feel some type of way, what I had to learn is that it's a process. And so regardless that I planned it and no one came or hardly anyone came, it's okay, because why? You still need to start somewhere. You still need to start somewhere. That's like you being introduced to a new human, right? If you don't introduce yourself, how will the person know who you are? How? Okay, so that's how you have to be in business. You have to get out there and you have to lay the foundation. You have to set the groundwork, honey. You have to go out there. So in my case, what I did was I planned event after event after event after event, right? And regardless of how it came, I kept it going. And I always had persons that were there to support me, to encourage me when I wanted to give up. And that is so important, that your circle are persons that support you, persons that push you, encourage you, motivate you. Because let's be real, sometimes it's be so vague, and if you don't have those persons or that one person that's going to be there with you and say, listen, you didn't have to pity party, right? I need you to get it together, because there are still some other persons that are waiting to meet Tamika. Like, who else? Like, nobody coming, babe. Hi, that's okay. You do it until they come. Like there was a movie, Field of Dreams. You build it and they will come. And so this is your resume in terms of an entrepreneur. You, let's say now you are a baker. How will you get persons to know who you are if you don't advertise or you don't go around asking persons, try this, tell me how it tastes, and you get your feedback, be it good or negative, and you pick out what's for you and what's not for you, you let it go. You know what I'm saying? So for me, oh my goodness. And one of my sisters logged on now, and she can tell you she encouraged me and she pushed me and she had to talk to me and she said, listen here, you don't mind what you see here. The end goal is to keep it moving, because guess what? You will not all be like this all the time. There are going to be times where you're going to have, if it's supposed to be a solo crowd, if it's not supposed to be, a certain amount. And that's just the reality of it. You know what I'm saying? Persons go into business, oh, I need to make money. I wanna be a millionaire and I wanna retire at so and so. For me as an entrepreneur, that's not my mandate. My mandate as an entrepreneur is to help as much persons as I can as I travel this journey. So as I experience it, as I live through it, as I go through it, I want to share to somebody else. Listen, I know what it is to start a business with $0, zero capital. But can I tell you that God has always provided? Can I tell you that if He gives it to you, He will send the finances, He will send the resources that you need. And I had to learn that. Listen, you're gonna have some days where God will teach you, God will lead you in the ways that you need to go. It's not going to be a bed of roses. Please understand that. An entrepreneur has many, many, many days of uncertainty, but the core of the entrepreneur, the willpower of the entrepreneur is to keep it moving. And so, because I was telling my story, right? Let's get a little sidetracked. And so, listen, when you're deciding to be an entrepreneur, there are many things now you have to take under consideration. As an entrepreneur, you have to get up every single day as if it was your last to make something happen for your family. Listen, I got 3 humans. And listen, damn humans are mine. They could eat. Hey. And so I have to make sure I have to contribute to that, if it's only to buy food. You see what I'm saying? But that's just it. That's just a part of it. You know, you make up in your mind every day. Today is going to be a great day. Today I'm going to go out there and I'm going to get things done. Today is going to be a productive day. You have to, like what I do, even like the day. I did not want to get up out of my bed today. But listen, when you have a passion and a desire and a will to do something, that alone will cause you to get up. When you love doing what you're doing, that alone will cause you to get up, because you will just be excited to do it. You will be, just wanting to get it done. What can I do today? How can I get it done? You know what I'm saying? Okay, so listen, as an entrepreneur, you have to be reliable. You have to be dependable. You have to be accountable. You have to know that if you don't go out there and work, you don't get paid. There are so much more things that are at stake when you are an entrepreneur. You're not relying on a residual income anymore. You're not. Regardless that some persons may have clients that pay on a monthly basis, on a weekly basis, that can change in an instant. And so you have to always be on top of your game. You have to always have things, plans in motion. Listen, you have to have plan A to plan Z and added on extras. So if one doesn't work, you move to the next one. You learn from it, you tweak it, and you move on. You see what I'm saying? And so that's just how it is. Good night, all my darlings that are tuning in. Hello, Crystal. Hi, Shona. Hello, Tanji. Listen, for those of you that are thinking about getting in business, the first thing that you would have to do is what? Think of a name. You have your name? Good. Register your name with national insurance. Once you've done that, you have to get a letter from physical planning. Once you've gotten your letter from physical planning, depending on the type of business that you have, require additional information, additional documents. Once you've gotten all of your documents, you upload it on the portal, and you just wait for them to approve it. Listen, when you're in business, please do it the right way. I encourage you to do it the right way. And what is doing it the right way? Having your business license, having a plan, and know how you are going to situate yourself for this afternoon, not tomorrow, because tomorrow is not promised to nobody. You see what I'm saying? What is your why? Why are you in business? Why are you doing what you're doing? Would you see yourself doing this for the rest of your life? Is this something that I want to do? Why do I want to do it? If you can answer these questions and they are yeses, and you can give sound answers, you are meant to be in business. There are some persons that are very shy when it comes to, let's say, promoting their business or just speaking. Child, nobody more shy or terrified than speaking in public than me. It's not as bad as it used to, right? But that is something that I'm working on, because my love and my passion is to help people in any way I can. This now forum is something that I could not get away from. Listen, when you start one place, sometimes doors leads to other doors, other places in the same field, sometimes different. But when you keep at it, you'll be surprised at what you can learn, how others can motivate and encourage you, and vice versa. Can I tell you that I have had persons that in business that came into my life that were an absolute blessing, that helped, encouraged, and pushed and motivated me to where I am now. And I am so appreciative of them. You know, most of them, you know, they say, don't call my name. I can help you on the side, but don't call my name. Okay, fine. It's fine. But those are the type of people you want in your corner. Persons that don't care to be in the spotlight, but they know that at the end of the day, you have them, they have you. They're going to motivate you. They're going to push you. You know, they're going to be real with you. Here's the thing, what I also learned in entrepreneurship: transparency. Listen, I don't care how it goes. I'm going to tell my story. Now, it's up to you to be accepted to it or not. It's up to you to acquire my services or not. You see, one of the things that I have learned is, at the end of the day, your story is your story. It is. And so a lot of times persons don't like to tell the beginning story, or they wait until they're so old, when persons wanted to get a bio or an interview, and they're hardly able to sit down or just move about freely. Why would you want to wait so late to tell your story? And that's not me. I prefer to tell you my journey as it happens. You know, the good, the bad, the ugly, the oh my God, the what in the world. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. That's my style. Everyone have their own ways. You see what I'm saying? My friend Tanji. Tanji does makeup. Faces by Tanji. No, that ain't what it name. Hold on. It name face underscore 242. There it is, Tanji. Listen, go on her page. Look at what she does. She is an expert in her field. You know why? She has trained, she has practiced, and she has determined that, you know something? If this is what I'm going to do, I'm going to prepare to do it properly. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to train myself so that I can know the tricks of the trade and get a better understanding as to what I'm doing. I have another friend on here, Crystal, and I need y'all to go and check out her page. Crystal, in the type in please again your page so that I can encourage persons to go and check out your page and like your page. Crystal has and is in the field of baby items. Everything baby. Listen, this young lady is, oh my goodness, I am so proud of her and Tanji. And listen to me. These are the type of persons that know what they want and they know how to get it. They're not afraid of hard work. They're not afraid of sitting down and wondering how it's going to come to them. They going out there and they getting it. You know what I'm saying? And that's the type of attitude you need to have. You have to have the attitude that, listen, if it's one person I serve today, it's going to be fabulous. And I'm going to give it my best. I'm going to give it my all and stuff. And so preparation, remember, as you prep. Thank you, Tanji. Face underscore 242. And that is Tanji's Facebook page. And you can go on her page and you can see all of the fabulous. Look here, you could go there and look on my face because she did my face a few times, right? So my page on her face. So I can need you to go on her page and check it out. Okay? And for all of those business persons that are on here tonight, just drop your link, honey. Drop your pages and let's support to be supported. You know what I'm saying? That's how we're going to make it in this life. Support to be supported. This morning for me, this afternoon for you, honey. So all you entrepreneurs, I encourage you to post your business, your in the link, and let's support one another. Oh my gosh, that is just absolutely fantabulously. Tanji, what you saying? Hold on. I have on my eyes. I can't tell you where it is right now. Man, stop it, man. You got you have to blush on. You got you have to blush on. What side this is? This side here, man, and stuff. But that's just it. I am. Oh, thank you, honey. Same here, sweetie pie. Same here. I appreciate you as well. And that's how we have to be as entrepreneurs. You know, every day won't be the same. Of course not. We know that. That's just the reality of it. But can I tell you, you will not stay where you are for long. It's only temporary. So you're coming in, you're laying the foundation and you're building as you go. You're expanding, you're learning new things. You're trying out other avenues, ventures, business connections. You know, listen, you always have to be prepared because you don't know who you're going to come in contact with. And if they ask you what it is that you do, oh, I do hair. Okay. Do you have a Facebook page? Well, not yet. I was thinking about what kind of business you when you ain't get a Facebook page and you do hair. What, I gonna need you to get it together. Listen, and listen to me. You have to be serious about this now. If it's business you're gonna get into, you have to be serious about it. You can't be half stepping around the place. Who just do things like that? Not serious entrepreneurs, because all y'all on here, y'all are serious entrepreneurs. You guys are serious. You have all of your eggs in a row and the ducks are lined up very neatly. Thanks. And so you have to always be prepared. You have to always look the part. I remember when Senator Lyons was on the live, you know, there was something that she said and I always remembered it. And once she said it, it just hit home again. And the light bulb went out and like, yes, I know. You have to always dress the part. It doesn't matter if you don't have a bunch of clothes, because God knows that I don't. But can I tell you, as long as they clean, that's all that's matter? Thanks. Listen, if you looking all pop down, that's how they say it, pop down, right? Okay, so for me who just learning what pop down is, this is where your hair go in one place, you one short pants and one singlet, dragging slippers through the house. No, no, boo. In the words and the expression of Krishanda Bethel, no, boo. As an entrepreneur, you are to be professional at all times. Listen, I work from home in an office, and every morning I dress as if I'm walking out of this house going into my building. That is the attitude and the mindset that you have to have. If someone comes to you and you're in your short pants and singlet and dragon slippers, who they come to see? Or they come to see somebody else to sit down and talk with it. Because they sure can't, they sure don't, ain't coming to somebody who's doing business. No, no, boo. And so these are the things that you have to be mindful of. These are the things, whether you're on a job or not, you know, take pride in your appearance. Before persons see what business you have, who they're going to see first? You. Like my sister Shauna says, and she constantly tells me, you are your brand. You are your brand. So what you see, what persons see is a professional, well put together. You ain't got to be no millionaire, or you don't have to have $1 in your pocket, because I've had to listen to me. I'm talking about dress right down, smelling real good. You put on some herb, but they don't know that. You're dressing the part. You're dressing with an expectation. And that's what it is. When you dress expecting business to come to you. You dressing and you're dressing and setting your mindset that I am going to attract all of the persons that I need to attract. It starts in your mind. It starts in your mind, in my mind. And once you understand and realize that, watch how things will play out differently. This is true. Tonight I am telling you about my experiences, my challenges, how I had to make adjustments. When this COVID-19 came into effect first, I didn't start live right away. I was having a moment, honey. I will not lie to you. I was having a moment. I hadn't done lives in a while. And I was dealing with other issues that was going on at the time. And so everyone started to take to going live. It wasn't nothing else to do. But I had a moment where I had to sit down and I had to deal with some stuff and I had to regroup. I had to come from it at another angle. Listen, I can't even tell you how many persons are doing lives, how many companies, whether it's individual persons, are doing live. But guess what? Nobody can do a live like Tia Tamika. Thanks. Why? Because it's mine. No one has the vision. No one has the understanding. No one knows how I can bring Tia Tamika alive so that Tia Tamika can help you. And so whatever it is, thank you, Chrissy. I appreciate you. Baby Basics. I can need y'all to go and like the page, share it, tell all of you humans, listen, go ahead and like the page. Tell her I send you. Tell her I send you. Thanks. She ain't mine. She ain't mine. Listen. Don't be afraid to launch out in the deep. Do not be afraid to launch out. Some persons say, but I'm scared to swim. I cannot swim at all. But I'm launching out. If it means getting from where I am now to where I need to be, I can need a life jacket. Thanks. You put that on, you strap up, and you get it done. You get it. You get up there and you get it done. That's what it's all about. Fear is not of God. Fear should not be a part of your vocabulary, your mindset as an entrepreneur. No way. No way. No. You will have some moments where doubt will set in. Yes. You will have some moments where you are contemplating of giving up. Yes. Hey, Peter Runks. You will have some moments where you will be like, this ain't for me. Yeah, that's just in the moment. But do not allow it to consume you. Do not allow it to take a hold of you. Do not allow it to cause you to stop, because guess what? That is all the enemy wants, for you to stop. But let me tell you, greater is he that is within you than he that is in the world. So you know what that means? Because God resides in you, you can do anything. The Bible declares that I can do all things through Christ that gives me strength. So if he gave you the strength and you can do it, you can do it, man. Guess what? You are a conqueror. You see Peter Runks? Let me tell you a little story on him. I have known him, I think our children 18. Yes. So I have known him a little over 18 years, right? Can I tell you, sometimes God will delay you from your connection for a while. So years in passing, hey, what's happening, family? And that's just how it is. Let me tell you something. When it's time for you to be connected with certain people in business, it's the right time. Peter Runks and I reconnected in business, because we always family. We've been family for years. But in business, we connected. And let me tell you something. Business-wise, as a senior business person, I have been blessed, strengthened, encouraged by this young man. Let me tell you something. This young man has the heart of a real lion, of a real soldier, of a humble man. And guess what? When you have completed your process, God will now implement the next stage of the process. And so I've completed a portion of where I needed to go or to get to now. And so now I'm now connecting with new humans that's now taking me places. Yes, sir, Peter Runks, it's time to launch. And it will not, or it could not have happened if I had given up. If I had given up, he and I would not be working together now. If I had given up, Tangi would not have been able to give a testimony right now. If I had given up, persons would not have been able to watch my lives, babe. You know what I'm saying? And so don't give up. Stay focused. Stay the course. Hi, Urbanette. Listen, another gem, another beautiful soul, heart of gold. Listen, this lady here. Aubrey, you have any events popping off anytime soon? Put it in the comments. Let me talk about it. She is John Maxwell certified. She also does seminars and trainings. And listen, if it's something that you need assistance with, Orbinect, roll. Aubrey, put your contacts, put your whatever it is, whatever event. If you have anything coming up, put it in the chat. And again, listen, all of you entrepreneurs, put your business in the link. Tonight is supporting people night, man. We supporting this thing. We getting this done. We linking up tonight. Somebody put doves inside there somewhere for my tanks. Listen, I didn't go on over and touch on so many different things, but if there's anything that I've said to you tonight, I want you to remember this race is not for the ones in popularity. This race is not for the ones that has the money. This race is not for the ones that has the connections in high places. This race is for the sincere in heart. This race is for the persons that going to get up and keep it moving. If you fall 5 times, my tongue tied tonight, I must be hungry. If you fall 5 times, get up 6. That is who this race is for tonight. You see? And so when you understand and realize that you can do it, you can do it. And guess what? You get people like me who's going to support you and push you. You get people like Peter Runks. You get people like Tangi, Orbanet, Crystal. You see what I'm saying? Tanya. Hey, listen. Tanya's logged on tonight because I can talk about her now. I was waiting to see if she's going to log in because I want to talk about her. Tanya has a bakery. I'm speaking it into existence, but she's a baker. And the name of it is Savor the Flavor. This chica can put down, well, you know, Tanya, I have to say my favorite first, right? Because you know, a red velvet. She does pumpkin roll. She does guava rolls. She does cupcakes. She does, listen, pastries, and they are absolutely fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. Tanya, make sure now put your contacts in the links. So, and your name, put your name, your contacts, your business in the link so that we can know who you are, how to get in contact with you, and to share your pages. Thanks. So, whatever it is that God has given you to do it. Don't mind that the money ain't there. I tell you, I started a business with $0 and I still have, well, listen, I'm speaking that I have enough money to take care of all of my needs, right? And so here it is. You have to make up in your mind and put declarations all around you. I get declarations on my window. I get declarations on my door. I get decorations on my nightstand. Listen, I will be successful. I will make a difference. Today will be a great day. This is what I am going to do. What are you going to do? How are you going to do it? Are you going to depend on persons to do it for you? No. Why? It's your business. When no one else comes or no one supports, will you stop? I encourage you not to. I need you to understand that because God has given you this vision, He will provide for you. Oh, this is my human too. Hello, Catherine Benaby. The second, she named after mommy. Listen. Thank you, Catherine. Declarations matter. I learned that from her. I do. I can talk about her in a minute. Listen. The Bible says, when you speak and you decree a thing, it shall be done. So you're not just saying it, you know. You're saying it, you're believing it, and you're putting it to action. That's what I need you to do. Thank you, Orbanet. Good job. Catherine Benaby II. Oh my goodness. This is such a priceless human. Listen, she is at Queens College Center for Further Education. For those of us that want to do other stuff and don't want to go through the whole process of going back to school and you just want to do a little course here, one little course there, I can need you to tune in to Queens College Center for Further Education, and she can get you sorted out. Not only that, she has a Catherine. Make sure and put your company in the comments, your name, your contact, and your company. She does social media management. She's also John Maxwell certified. Yes. She also has workshops and seminars that's created for the whole you, the whole me. So her and Arbonette, what they do is that they work from the inside, help you to fix the inside, and help you to grow, help set a foundation for you to build on and to grow. So please, my darlings, I need you to connect with these persons on the live because these persons are so valuable. These persons, and let me tell you something. Can I tell you something? Can I tell you a secret? Guess what? These persons that I am talking about, you can call them. If you see them on the road, you can hail to them, and guess what? They will hail you and they will have a conversation. If you need assistance with something, if you don't understand it, they are willing to help explain it to you so that you can understand. These are the type of persons that you need in your corner, persons that have the heart to help. And speaking of heart, Catherine gave me this. Well, we did an exercise. Back to one of my events. I had a training, a leadership seminar, and Catherine was one of my speakers. And so she gave us an exercise to do. And so we had to write down some of the qualities and some of the characteristics that we like to do and all of that beautiful, wonderful sort of stuff. So I wrote mine down and we had to say it out loud. And we said it. And so persons had to come up with a name to say what best describes you in one word. And so when it came to me, and I was like, okay, I like doing this, and I love people, I like helping people, and I like doing this, and I like to do this. And so persons gave suggestions as to, in one word, what can describe me. And out of that exercise, heart came. And I'm like, heart? Yes, heart. I am heart because I have a love and a passion for people. What is your love and your passion for or towards? Catherine, I can need you. I can need y'all to link up with Catherine so that you can do that exercise on one of her seminars, her trainings. Listen, you will not regret it. Invest in you. That's the best thing to do. Take advantage of these persons that are giving these. No problem, my darlings, no problem at all. Take advantage of these persons that are offering their time, their service, their qualifications, their brain, their experiences, so that you can be better at what you're doing. This is true. I've learned. It doesn't matter how old or how young you think you are never too old to learn something new. Like the older people say from I was small, you ain't past nothing till you're dead. So remember, plan, prepare, know how you're going to do, what you're going to do, when you're going to do. Always have that. Always. Declarations. Have your declarations. Know what it is that you want to do. If you want to see these things done, write it down. Write down your visions, write down your goals, write down your expectation. The Bible says, write the vision and make it plain. So if you have to write it on a big, what do you think those exercises are for when they do vision board? They're not vision board for vision board's sake, They are vision boards so that you can write down or, however creativity they do it now. But it's for you to write down, what do you want to do in the next month, year, 2 years, 5 years. You have to have a plan. You have to have a plan and try your best to stick to your plan. Try it. Once you write it down and you know what it is that you're looking at to do, as you finish one, you tick it off. You may not get to finish some in one day, some in 1 month, week. Some takes longer than others. Nevertheless, you have it as a guide. And trust me, each experience will be a learning experience where you can look back at, I remember when I was contemplating doing this and I did it and this is the outcome that came. Trust me, The feeling set different when you um, come through a situation that you thought that you wasn't going to make it through. And so that is the encouragement for tonight. Keep it moving. Stay focused. Put on your blinders, because when your blinders on, you're only looking forward. You don't need to look left. You don't need to look right, because when you look left and right with your blinders on, you see nothing. So the only thing you can do is look forward. Look forward. Commit your plans to the Lord. Pray over it. Let the Lord lead you and direct you. When you do this, He will open doors that you didn't even know can open. He will send people to you. He will connect you with the right persons. I can tell you, because I am now living this, and doors are opening for me. And I'm like, and guess what? Let me share a little testimony and then I came about my business because I'm hungry. I started doing the lives, right? So the lives are twice a week, which is Tuesdays and Fridays, right? Tuesdays is dedicated for Truthful Tuesdays, and it's a platform where persons come and share life experiences and challenges that they have gone through, and give encouraging words to other persons, that you can make it, regardless of the situation, you can make it. And Fridays are dubbed Fearless Fridays. Fearless Fridays is a platform for entrepreneurs where you come, you share your story, you promote your business. And so that door has led to another door of live. Yeah. So hold on. I usually do the lives on Sunday morning at my church. And that door has led to another door opening for a different type of live. And I'm like, okay, didn't plan to go this route, but it's interesting. So I'm gonna walk through this door. And that's how it is. You don't have to go out there. Yes, advertising is awesome and wonderful. Yes, getting out there is one of the things that you should do. Yes. But let me tell you something. When you are professional, when you are sincere, when you are honest, most of the times, it speaks for yourself, word of mouth. Your experience, your interactions with persons, how you dealt with them. And that is how I am now moving through doors. Persons are now recommending me. The lady who does do lives, Tamika who does do lives, she does do lives on events now, right? I do? Yes, of course. Listen, whatever event you need to do, just let me know. That's not a problem. Listen, I created a Facebook page, Dove's live streaming for events. Like today is Friday, and tomorrow I was on a graveyard site doing the live. That's just how the doors have been opening. You see Peter Runks? Listen, I want to pull a plug right there in him for him. He and I is working on something. And I can need you all to stay tuned, because listen, that's gonna be epic. Your girl gonna be doing some things. But listen, it all goes back to dedication, stickability, focus. Easier said than done, huh? Shall I could tell you. Been there, done it, and in some cases still there, but it's a process. That is all. It's just a process. And so once we understand and know what the process is, and as long as we keep it moving, as long as we're learning in the process, we'll be quite fine. And so tonight, thank you, Catherine. I am proud of you too, my darling. I am proud of all of you for taking the step that you're doing and putting your business out there, for just being a blessing to so many people, because people like Catherine has been a blessing to me. Auburnette has been a blessing to me. Tangi has been a blessing to me. Crystal has been a blessing to me. Like, oh my goodness, Tanya, I can't even begin to tell you. Tanya has been a blessing. Peter Runks has been a blessing. Everyone on this live, in some way, you guys have been a blessing to me, and I'm so appreciative of that. I am so appreciative of that. I have persons on my team. Shane has been a blessing to me. He's the technical person. If something go wrong, what? Okay, he gets it done. I am so appreciative of that. Shauna is my critique human. She is the editor. If you need proofreading done, if you need anything done in terms of proofreading, like I said, she's the chica. If you need speeches, if you need her to, listen, you can give her one sentence, and but by the time she's done, you'll swear I think you've given her your whole bio. That's the type of human she is. I have Mikhail. Oh my, Mikhail, my darling, I appreciate you. Rochelle, I appreciate you. These are the people. Rochelle does the graphics for the lives. Listen, I working on her. Don't worry about her. I working on her. But I can put her name and her contact inside this chat. When you want a graphic done, a graphic design, she does video clips too. The one for Truthful Tuesday. You see that one? She does that. She does excellent work. She does a whole plethora of things. These are the persons that you want in your corner. Real, sincere humans, that have your back no matter what. So I have emptied out my brain and I've told part of my story as to my journey in entrepreneurship. And I want to tell you that it has not been easy, but it has been worth it. And that is, the reality of being in entrepreneurship. It is. So tonight, remember, please drop your name, your business name, or your business page on a phone contact, and let's connect with one another. Like and share pages. Reach out to these persons for services. And listen, they are top-notch humans. They don't deal with quantity. They deal with quality. I don't know about y'all. I don't too much into the quantity, but give me quality. It's just me. And so tonight, I want to say thank you for tuning in with me, sharing your thoughts as I share mine, sharing your experiences as I shared mine. And I wish for you all the success, all of the open doors that you can have. Listen, I wish it so much till if you are on a 9 to 5 that you would have to leave your 9 to 5 because of the business that's going to come to you. I speak life to every dead situation that you thinking it's dead. Everything that you put on the back burner to say that you're going to do later, pick it up, brush it off, and get it done. Okay? So tonight, I just wanted it to be just me and y'all, where we can have a conversation and, and just talk about things business-wise, Oh, I almost forgot. As business owners, I would want you to take advantage of the accelerator program. A grant is available. Go on their site and register. And also Ministry of Finance has a grant that's going on as well, the Jumpstart. Now, there are a few, so you have to pay attention to it. There's one that's for 30 years and older. And then there's one for the 18 to 30. So when you go on the government website, just look, be careful as to which one you're looking for. It depends on your age, 18 to 30 and 30 and older. And make sure it's grants and not loan. Take advantage of it. In order for you to take advantage, though, you have to be prepared. You have to have your business license. You have to have a business plan. You have to have reference letters, um, a photo ID. So make sure you have all of your documents together and ready to go. Listen, we're leveling up in 2020, regardless of what is going on in 2020. Stay focused on what you're doing. Use this time to equip yourself, prepare yourself. If it's business that you want to get into, okay, there are many opportunities that are available for business to get started. Take advantage of them and stop complaining and stop depending on people 9 to 5. Listen, if you're on a 9 to 5 and complaining, why? If you're not happy where you are, do something about it. That's all. Yes, Obi, we moving, you know, and stuff. So, man, listen. Thank you again. I appreciate all of you. I love you all real bad, real bad. Boom, 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 and stuff. Like and share the pages that are in the links and support to be supported. When you support, you get support in return. And listen, sometimes it comes unexpectedly, and when it comes, it just blows your mind. I can tell you from experience, you know. So support and be a blessing to someone. And listen, if it's your friend, that's the more reason to support. And don't be looking for no discount, man. Especially if they new businesses. How do you be in new business and trying to get up and you want discount or you want freebie? How you expect them to grow and build, man? You can't be like that. If anything, you be the one to sow into their business. You be the one to pay in full and stuff. Just thought I had to throw that in there. Thanks. So listen, we going now so that you can carry on and let everything soak and marinate and get your brains percolating and write down what it is you want to do, how you want to do it, and get it done. That's all. So thank you for tuning in. And as I leave, I'm reminded of this song, and I will only sing a part of it, just a part of it. Now listen, I hungry, so I can't tell you if it could be in the right note, okay? But just listen to the words of it and sing with me. Sing with me, okay? Thanks. We've come this far by faith, leaning on the Lord, trusting in his holy word. He never failed me yet. I think I sing it right. Oh, oh, can't turn around. I've come this far by faith. And if that ain't how it go, you look up and see how the words go and no say that's your song for the night. That's your motivational song for tonight. Thanks. Good night, my darlings, and have a beautiful evening. I'm gonna look for some need. Good night. We leveling up, y'all. 2020.